Watch MASH, Sunday night at 10:30, following 13 News at 10.
It's been one of those days where it's been pretty hard to complain about Alabama's weather, courtesy of high pressure and control over most of the southeastern U.S., and tomorrow is looking as if it ought to be a very pleasant day as well. Here's the national radar summary across the country tonight. This is a summary of the precipitation reported by every National Weather Service radar station in the 48 states. It's thrown together each hour. This is the most current picture, and there are some pretty heavy thunderstorms. The radar grid is a little bit off tonight, and actually some of those heavier storms that look like they're in northern Texas are a little bit further to the north into sections of Oklahoma, where they're getting pounded tonight with some very heavy thunderstorms. Quite a few reports tonight of large hail from near the Oklahoma City area across the mid-Mississippi Valley. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms in that way, but here in Alabama it is all quiet. Just a few scattered showers and some thunderstorms down near Orlando this evening. They've incidentally had some pretty heavy rain during the past couple of days. Mostly fair skies across Alabama tonight. In the central part of the state you can see some clouds visible, but generally very nice evening. Again, high pressure is controlling us. That high pressure is situated in the north-central Gulf of Mexico. Low pressure and a frontal system across the middle part of the country responsible for those heavy thunderstorms. In fact, we'll put the satellite into motion and show you our sequence. One picture an hour from 7 o'clock this morning up through the latest available. You can watch the intense development of thunderstorms, particularly in sections of Oklahoma and into southern Missouri with that low pressure system. And in the meantime, across the southeast, high pressure keeping us basically sunny throughout most of the day. Just a few scattered clouds coming in and around across northern Alabama, but of course it has been dry. And although not as humid today, that will probably be picking up tomorrow as we start getting a bit of an increase in moisture across the region. The forecast map for tomorrow, generally partly cloudy. Nice day for Sunday. We have the southern part of the state and part of the Gulf Coast shaded in, but again, that is going to be basically widely scattered showers, a few thunderstorms down there. They'll be more concentrated well to the north of us across the northern plains on Sunday. And then looking ahead to Monday, no dramatic changes across the southeast, but again, chances for showers and thunderstorms getting a little bit closer to us with a trough in the middle part of the country and also down along parts of the Texas Gulf Coast. Temperatures tonight include 75 up at Muscle Shoals, also from Tuscaloosa tonight, 75 at 79 at Centerville Brent, Anniston with 78 to the north of us in Huntsville, 76, and down in Ozark, 84, Dothan, 85. Here's our climate data now from the weather station. 87 here at Channel 13 for the high today. The overnight low 67. That's pretty close to what's normal for this time of year. Other temperature extremes today, a cool 56 for the morning low in Valley Head, shot all the way up to 94 down south in Dothan. No rainfall here for the month, under an inch, just under an inch. 5:36 and 7:58 are tomorrow's sunrise and sunset times. In Birmingham at 10 o'clock, we have partly cloudy skies, 71 degrees. The humidity 77%. The pressure 30.03 at steady, and the winds are north at 6. Tonight's forecast, fair and mild. The low in Birmingham, 66. For Sunday, Father's Day, warm with occasional cloudiness. South winds 5 to 10, high temperature 90. And on the extended forecast, the next chance of showers and thunderstorms coming Tuesday and into Wednesday, and it looks as if we'll dry out for Thursday. Temperatures feeling like summer with highs mostly in the upper 80s and low 90s. You'll see that on Tuesday through Thursday a little bit cooler, and lows will be in the 60s for the most part. Also Thursday morning at 61, so that looks like that'll reflect a little bit cooler air. Yeah. For tomorrow, though, Father's Day, looking good, and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
And you're giving them a little lower humidity for the day.
At least for tomorrow, it's still going to be pretty bearable. Not real humid until a little bit later on.
Good. Thanks, David. Well, in sports, maybe it's a little bit of the weather, but it's mostly the course that's giving those pro golfers fits at the U.S. Open.
It's an incredible course. It has a lower than normal par. Most times it's 72. This is 70, but that's not helping them.
No.
It's not helping them a bit. It's getting tough for them, but the great white shark is still atop the board. We'll highlight it when we come back.
I sure hope Gladys appreciates all this work. This shirt smells like I built you a mansion.
Oh, what a happy dog. What a dirty shirt.
Your shirt smells.
We can wash it.
Wash it in Surf. Unlike detergents that just cover up odors, Surf actually removes both dirt and odors.
Shirt looks good, Dad. Smells good, too.
Surf removes both the dirt and the odors.
There's nothing more frustrating than buying something and finding it cheaper somewhere else. That never needs to happen to you. I'm Julius Goldstein, president of Goldbro. If you buy an item at Go Broke and then find it sold in any retail store in Alabama for less, we'll refund the difference. If you buy it here and we mark it down, we'll still refund the difference. That's Go Broke price protection. Proving once again, we save you money, and we guarantee it.
Years ago, $1 bought a lot more than it does today. The Southern Old family brings back those days with the lowest GMAC finance rate ever. 5.9 annual percentage rate GMAC financing is your key to Oldsmobile's all-new Delta 88. Other finance rates are available and will be higher as length of finance contract increases. Also, 6.9 annual percentage rate GMAC financing on the hottest selling Oldsmobiles means you drive the Oldsmobile you thought you couldn't afford. Take advantage of these special GMAC finance rates. Don't let the Southern Olds family opportunity pass you by.
Where do you go for a great burger? Ask anybody.
Right up the road, left at the sign. My way, your way, one at a time.
Burger King broils over flames for a taste more like a backyard barbecue. Ask anybody.
This is a Burger King town. We know how burgers should be.
This town's got the King Combo. Our beefy Whopper, large fries, and medium soft drink. All for $2.59. Aren't you glad this is a Burger King town?
After 3 rounds of play at the U.S. Open golf tournament, not a single player is under par. That's virtually unheard of in this day and age of golf, but Australian Greg Norman is at even par, and that keeps him atop the leaderboard after 54 holes. The great white shark did have some problems at Shinnecock. He had some problems with the fans, some of them rather rude. Maybe should have been a fan here instead of a ball spotter, but he is going to boink this guy right on the head. Ow, that hurt. That was his first tee shot of the day. He had more trouble, but the best shot of the day came from the club of Raymond Floyd from the beach. Yes, he puts it in for the birdie on 15. He is 3 over and 3 back. He got it. Hottest guy on the course, though, was Hal Sutton. Course record 66 today. He gets the birdie on 17. He is now 1 over. He's tied with the Super Max. Trevino playing with Norman. Carted to 69. Watch him roll the 20-footer. It'll snake in for the birdie. He and Sutton are 1 off the pace. They are all, of course, chasing the Aussie. Norman is going to make a super shot coming up here on the par 3 11. He puts a lot of backspin on the ball, and you're going to see it here. He almost backs it into the hole. It just slides by. He will get a birdie there. He is at 70. He had a 71 today. If he holds on, it'll be his first major tournament victory. Well, 4 ladies are looking for their first tennis tournament win here in the city of Birmingham. The semifinals of the USTA tennis tournament took place out at Highland Racket Club this afternoon. Let's check out the results. First, from the singles action, Susan Leo defeated Heather Ettis 6-2, 6-2 in straight sets. She advances to the finals to take on Manon Bolograf. She defeated Lise Gregory 6-4, 6-3 this afternoon. They meet tomorrow at Highland. In the doubles, Ann Etheridge still alive with her partner Hahn. They defeated Turk and Zambrozicki 6-4, 7-6, 7-5 was the tiebreaker score in the second set of that match. They've advanced to play Gregory Stedden. The combination there defeated Leo Blackwood in a great doubles match, 6-4, 5-7, 6-4. Action continues tomorrow. Bo Jackson's football-baseball decision did not get much easier today. Kansas City reportedly offered the Heisman Trophy winner $5.5 million for a 5-year pact. Bo and his agent were in Kansas City today, and apparently now they will wait for a counteroffer from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of the NFL or possibly the Stallions here in Birmingham, but that doesn't seem real likely for the figures they are tossing around at this point. Meanwhile, the Royals might have used Bo today as California nipped them 6-5. You can bet Bo'd like to have a first year in the big leagues like Wally Joyner is having. The rookie clubbed his 19th round tripper of the year in the first. A 2-run shot had California up 2-1. A little Buddy Biancalana answered with a homer off Don Sutton. The Angel was bidding for his 300th career victory, but it'll have to wait. No decision today. With the contest knotted at 5, Doug DeCences came up with a game-winning shot. He takes Bud Black deep. That's gone. Angels win at 6-5. Elsewhere in the AL, the Yanks cranked up 3 homers in their 4-2 win over Baltimore. Ricky Henderson had the gamer as he tagged the foul pole in the 7th. In the National League, not only did Gene Michael lose his first game, but he got thrown out of it as well. In the second, Tom Herr lifted a solo blast over the ivy for the game's only run. In the 7th, Scott Sanderson would knock down Terry Pendleton. Too much chin music for the ump. He saw fit to toss Sanderson and manager Michael from the game. And the Braves lost to the Reds today. In the top of the 9th, Ozzie Virgil throws to get stealing Eric Davis. Rafael Ramirez, though, can't make the play or the catch. The ball sails down the line, and since he wins it 2-1. There's your final from Fulton County. Bravos lose it 2-1. Elsewhere in the National League, it was Pittsburgh falling hard to the Mets. 5-1 the final. That played in shape. St. Louis won, Chicago nothing. You saw the highlights. Montreal by a single run over, I should reverse that. Let's make that Philadelphia the winner there, 7-6. In the 7th, Houston leads San Francisco 3-2. Scoreless in San Diego between the Dodgers and the Padres in the 3rd. American League, Milwaukee blank Boston 2-zip. Yanks over Baltimore 4-2. Minnesota clubbed the Tribe 9-3. Oakland snuck past Texas 3-2. California by 1 over KC. Toronto by the same margin over Detroit in the 3rd. Seattle leads the White Sox 1-0. Good news for Barons fans. It's a big winner tonight up in Chattanooga. They take the Lookouts 6-5. The Barons' parent club, of course, is Chicago. They may be on the verge of losing one of their most popular aces. Tom Seaver has been asking to be traded to an East Coast team, and apparently they're going to abide by his wish and trade him to the New York Yankees for 24-year-old relief pitcher Brian Fisher. Quickly, Debbie Massey is atop the leaderboard on the LPGA, and Tim Richmond will be atop the pole in Michigan when they run NASCAR tomorrow. That's sports.
At all locations of Long's Electronics, it's returning the good old-fashioned bargain days, and during this sale, the buys are great. The complete Pioneer car system is just $179. It includes Pioneer AM/FM cassette car stereo with digital tuning and 18-station presets, and your choice of 4-inch or 6x9 dual-cone speakers. That's the complete Pioneer car system, now $179 during bargain days at all locations of Long's.
Long's Electronics, tomorrow's electronics today.
You may think you killed all the fleas, but what about their eggs? You can't see them, but flea eggs are everywhere. You need Decon Flea Kill Fogger. It kills fleas and hatching eggs. Decon Flea Kill Fogger kills the fleas, kills the hatching eggs. Decon.
Lure and Kill from Decon, the first roach spray that lures roaches with a unique sex lure. Roaches are lured to it and die. Laboratory tests show Lure and Kill kills twice as many roaches as the leading spray. Try Decon Lure and Kill.
Decon.
Ever notice how things break down right after the warranty expires? Most warranties only last a short time. But if you ever have a transmission problem, you can get a warranty that lasts as long as you own your car. It's AMCO's car ownership warranty. You get free annual checkups, and you never have to pay for transmission repair again. Wouldn't it be nice if every warranty was this way? AMCO, AA, MCO.
Finally tonight, the Birds are on the attack in San Francisco, literally. In something reminiscent of an Alfred Hitchcock movie, blackbirds are dive-bombing folks and yanking hairs from unsuspecting heads. The attacks have been going on for the past 2 weeks now, and no one is quite sure why. The most logical explanation from some people is that the birds need the hairs for their nests. We'll leave the wilder theories to your imagination. But for now, one thing certain all San Franciscans can do is be on the alert and duck. And that's 13 News for now. Stay with us for Saturday Night Live. It's coming up next, and we'll be back tomorrow at 5. We hope you'll join us, and until then, good night.
Hey, man, you want to smoke?
Billy is a chicken. Billy
Aren't you cool?
Yeah, we won't get caught.
Do your homework.
Be in by midnight.
No, you can't use the car.
Grow up.
Where's your ID?
Police, step out of the car.
Who are you? Your adolescent is faced with a lot of decisions, a lot of pressure. There's help. Call Baptist Medical Center Montclair. We understand. We can ease the pressure for both of you.
Should public money be spent to build an interchange on 459 to service the new horse track? Here, taking just a minute to give his views on the subject, is Dan Ireland.
There are several reasons why this interchange should not be built at public expense. Public funding is being cut on the national and state levels. Therefore, restraint should be exercised in spending available funds. The essential functions of government must toe the financial line, eliminating superfluous expenditures. Why should public funds be used for an interchange just to accommodate private enterprise? Many roads and bridges in disrepair throughout the state. Public funds should be used on these projects that serve the general public on a day-to-day basis. Government functions to serve all the people, not a select few. Some argue that the horse track will produce taxes that in the long haul will offset the cost of building an interchange. The same thing can be said about a number of private enterprises, but business cannot designate their own tax money to be used to accommodate their own business. When the site selection was made for the horse track, the investors and the Racing Commission were well aware of the lay of the land. If they wanted an interchange, why did they not select property near an existing interchange like other racetracks in Alabama did? The public should not be expected to build an interchange to help a few people build their own business.
Whether you agree or disagree, we'd like to hear from you. Address your comments to Just a Minute, Box 10502, Birmingham.
When I first got this car, she only had 10,000 miles on her. Now she's got over 100. Because I haven't found one I like better. My chew, that's different. Like a lot of folks, I used to chew Levi. But this Granger Select's got less stems, so I get a cleaner chew. Made of premium leaf, so I get lots of flavor. And I better, because if it doesn't have it here, it doesn't go here.
Meet up with Granger Select. It could change your chew.
I have to go.
See the Viking Queen with Don Murray and Carita Sunday morning at 9 on Channel 13.
The new Newlywed Game, weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 13.